What's going on, guys? It's Denz. Leaving work right now to go to the 4th VJ gig for BB Guns called Bang 4. I want to record it this time because I've gathered clips and stuff, but I feel like it would be a nice little behind the scenes of what's going on for a VJ. Someone who hasn't gotten into it or someone who wants to get into it. Not that I've done a lot of gigs. This is my 4th one and it's been for the same artist, but I kind of know what's going on with the setup I've developed and continued to use the last few shows. I want to record my point of view and a little bit getting it set up during the show, tear down and that kind of thing. Load-in starts at 4 p.m. I'm going to be a little bit late, but I know one of the main acts, he can't even get there till 6, so he's going to line check it really quickly. But I have a little bit more of a setup, so I try to get there as early as possible. I had to leave work early. Load-in's at 4 o'clock. I'm going to get there around 4:15. Still plenty of time, but I try and give myself as much headway as I can because there's a lot of gear, a lot of moving parts, and I gotta do some tests and stuff. I'd say it's borderline as much as a band would need to, you know, set everything up, including all the drums and amps and all that kind of thing. Because I'm tapping into the projector, laptop, CRTs, you know, gaffing things so people don't trip, power, blah, 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 blah. I'm using my little portable vlog setup that I used with Antonio last time. You can see in the mirror. Have a little tripod mount on it so I can put it down when I need to. Pretty light, portable, and good audio with the DJI mics. I'm gonna try and give you guys something of value here, record as much POV content as I can, and possibly voice it over down the line, because while I'm doing it, it's a little bit stressful, you know, while you're in the moment, in the heat of things, getting everything up to speed before the show starts. Loading at 4 p.m., and then I do sound checks and everything, and then doors open at 7, show at 8. I honestly need the few hours, 1 for peace of mind, 2 to make sure everything's working correctly. The more time the better for me, honestly. I could probably do it in like an hour, hour and a half, but I don't want to stress myself if I don't have to. So once I'm done, I can just chill, scroll on my phone, double check things and mess around, have the visuals set. So when people walk in, there's something playing in the background, some kind of loop, and I can just relax until the show starts. All right, everything's loaded in. Got everything in 3 trips. Not too bad, a little out of breath though, I'm not gonna lie. I had to climb these Pittsburgh hills, so let's get it moving. All right, here's the night before me setting everything up. This is just showing you the gear that I'm kind of laying out. Camcorder bag, cables, and then this is my main bin with like power supplies, HDMIs, gaff tape, and all that. Here's when I first came in. I usually come with 2 TVs, and then my bin, laptop case, tripod, camcorder, and then like my laptop stand and stuff. So it's a few trips usually. I do have a cart that I recently got, but there's no way to load it in because there's no ramp or anything, so it's almost useless. So I basically just park down the road, or I park right outside. What I've been doing for the last couple is I'll park right outside, dump it in the lobby area, and then go park down the street. But for this one, I believe I like actually carried everything up. So it's not an exact science, but I usually start with the laptop and then go out from there and then start routing everything. But I position all the TVs up on the stage. Then I start routing cables and everything, and then coming it back to my little station you'll see here in a minute. The only thing I really don't bring for myself is some kind of table. They usually have like this small square, probably 2 foot by 2 foot table that I get to use most of the time. So that's the only thing I do bank on them, but everything else I bring, including cables, power supplies, extension cords, the whole 9. As you can tell, the band kind of came after me, which is nice and actually preferable because I get to set up all my stuff without everyone kind of in each other's way, several different cooks in the kitchen at the same time, which gives me a little bit of a head start. So here's the little table I was talking about with all my laptop and stuff. I have the glitch processor over to the left, and then I have my laptop raised just in case anyone spills their drinks, and then have the tripod as well on there, and I just kind of gaff it to the table so it doesn't fall, whether it's my mistake or someone else's, just to kind of play it safe. Got everything set up within about an hour and a half, so about what I predicted. All the visuals are preset, did some testing. I'll show you what I got. All right, here's the finalized setup. It's dark as fuck and there's copyright music. I don't think this noise canceling is gonna cut it. That's all I out for you guys. Like I said in the beginning, don't always have time to shoot an outro, especially when you're loading out. It gets hectic and just you want to get out of there, finish the job. I have most of my VJ gear and the vlog stuff linked below through Amazon affiliate links if anyone's interested. Do get a kickback through that if you choose to buy it, but I'm not sponsored in any way. This is stuff I actually use on the daily or for all these gigs. Feel free to check it out. If not, have a good day, guys. Peace.